this week, we're gonna have just a little catch up. No themes today. We're gonna have a chat about anime.
And there is so much anime to catch up on, from the newest episode of Fire Force, from the continuation of One Piece, and from G-Quacks finally releasing. Come and join us.
In another world. Welcome back to Beyond Broken Worlds podcast.
The Beyond Broken Worlds podcast. We've already had I was just thinking about this. We already had a Joe got hit by a car episode. And now
This is the sequel.
Yeah.
Damn, Joe, trilogies are overrated. Okay? There's only a few that work.
Lightning doesn't strike twice, right?
Yeah.
Next it will be on foot, because I've been now hit while in a car, hit while on a bike. So next is going to be on foot.
You know what? We're going to go into some bumper cars next time I see you. I'm just going to hit you with a bumper car, and that'll be it. And then you're done. All right?
Yeah. So sadly,
I won't even go fast. You know what? Even Bowie can sit on my lap. She can do it, and then you can't your kid hit you with a car. So it's fine. That makes kind of a good third movie. You know, that's the wacky one.
Well, it seems to be getting
what the fuck was that?
Progressively worse for me, because the first one I was taken to the hospital and stuff and checked out, but otherwise unscathed, a bit of whiplash. And some PTSD with the other one, but that's what it is. And then with this one, I actually broke my arm in two places. So I've got two fractures, one in my wrist and one in my elbow, which thank you for pushing me to go to Any, because that was definitely a big
if you
part
hadn't
of it.
gone, honestly, I was going to message Bell and be like, is he telling you no as well? You go find that boy and give him a bunch.
Yeah.
Felt weird. I was like, man, do I tell his wife? Do I tell his wife? He's being stupid, man.
It was hard because I walked away from it, and it was obviously the shock, and I forget just how powerful shock is. And I walked away from it, and I was like, my arm hurts, but and what was weird is I was pushing down on my hand, and I was like, is that a bump? Anyway, I was like, it doesn't hurt that bad, so it can't be anything serious. Anyway, after being at work for about an hour after the incident, it started to really chuff and hurt, and that's when I was like, right, I'm gonna pop to A&E.
Adrenaline's really, really, really good.
It's so powerful, eh?
Yeah, man. I mean, fight or flight drug, right?
Yeah, special stuff.
It saves that one. You know, you got a shitload.
Yeah. So turns out I broke my arm, so I've had a couple of days off work. Time to catch up on some anime, which is lovely.
Yeah. So gives us a nice episode because we have nothing.
No.
I cannot think of anything.
Well, there has been a lot on in the anime world. Well, we've been doing more focused episodes, and I have been enjoying it. It's a bit of a change of the channel, but I think it helps our flow, and we're learning to podcast better by doing them.
Yeah.
Like a more succinct episode, a retrospective, or a review of a specific thing. We've not done a big lucky dip for a while. So it's not so much of it's an anime catch up from my perspective, from some of the stuff I've got to talk about, but a general catch up as well.
I don't think I've read anything.
No, I haven't.
Well, I mean, I have.
But I haven't even caught up with One Piece, man. I've been letting it catch up. Yeah, man.
Oh, what, the manga?
Yeah.
I thought you meant the episodes. I was like,
no, I've been watching them.
I watched those. Even I watched those ones. I haven't read I think 11. Is it 45 or 55? Well, it's something 45. I know that one's out. I haven't read that one yet.
I think the last one I read was 44. I want to say.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I read that one. I can't remember really though. It was a while ago. I read a lot since then.
Yeah. So. Otherwise, I've just been reading our book club book. So good chance to throw it in there, which is Orconomics. Can't remember who by, so apologies for that. But if you Google Orconomics, you will find it.
Zachary Pike or Pine, I want to say. His name's Zach.
Well, I'm about 25% of the way through, and I'm enjoying what I'm reading so far. So it's good.
It's a change of pace. It's not really what I thought it was going to be.
No,
but I'm kind of happy. And I'll after I finish the last Dungeon Crawler Carl, I'm gonna get the sequel. I'm gonna carry on
Oh,
reading
sick.
because J. Zachary Pike.
J. Zachary Pike.
I don't know what the J is for. So it's okay. Good book. It's fun.
It is good. But yeah, a lot of anime I have been watching, and some stuff that I think's rather good. Do you want to jump into something? Is there anything that comes to your mind?
I haven't watched Devil May Cry
Oh, I have.
because I don't want to watch it anymore
Oh, why?
because it's not Devil May Cry.
No, it's the universe of Devil May Cry, but
Yeah,
it's not
I'm
canon.
not interested. Yeah, I'm not interested.
Oh, you wanted canon?
I wanted something like Dante, Virgil, people like I wanted Devil May Cry. I don't know,
Dude, I urge
it.
you, everything you just said, I urge you to keep watching it. I can't stress enough. I mean, I can spoil it if you want.
No, not really.
So that's what I'm
I know
saying.
I've seen the clips of like demons.
This is a prequel. This is a prequel. Very, very, very early. Sans Devil Trigger. This trust me. Trust me. It's a prequel. And so you'll be worth. Oh, you can wait till the next season because that will be the main. So then you can watch the prequel if you feel like it. But it set everything up.
Devil May Cry 3 is one of my favorite Devil May Cry games, if not my favorite Devil May Cry game. And they've butchered Lady from what reviews are saying. Lady's a cool character, and she doesn't sound that interesting from what I've read. And this is from multiple places as well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like to make my own opinion on things. And with that one, I just went in with no preconceptions. I wasn't sure after the first episode. I wasn't sure. But very quick, each episode massively just piled it on. There's some tat in there that you don't need in a Devil May Cry anime, which is fine. But when it finishes, it's superb. I think the ending. I'm so excited for what's to come next.
I mean, yeah, I might give it a go, but I don't know. Just like I've had enough of my favorite IPs killed.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Like Wheel of Time fucking destroyed. Rings of Power just went. I was enjoying it again, and they just fucking. You don't do that to Tolkien. Game of Thrones has been destroyed. Everything's been killed. Witcher's been killed. I haven't read the books, but fucking Witcher 3 was an awesome game. Yeah, and there's a bunch of others. Star Wars is sort of like hanging on by like a spider thread.
Isn't it just?
Like, there's like two
Marvel.
shows that are alright. Like, all the ones that were meant to be good have been trash.
Give it a
go. Marvel, like, I'm interested in the Doom stuff that's coming because Doom's cool. But, like, this whole in-between phase has been... Ugh. I watched the new Captain America one, and I was just...
I haven't seen that yet.
What the fuck is this?
Really?
Daredevil, though.
Oh, yeah, you like that, didn't you?
Very, very good. Yeah. I love the Netflix ones. I thought they were awesome. So, Defenders was a bit iffy, and Iron Fist was a bit iffy, but Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Daredevil are top tier.
Well, yeah. I don't think it ruined Devil May Cry for me. And it was funny when I was watching it, I was thinking about Capcom. And I actually said to myself, I wish they did an animated Resident Evil. And I was like, oh, they did. It sucked. Like, lots of times. But that was the positive thing, that it made me like forget the shit that's already come out, because I was like, oh, Capcom are really nailing this. I bet they can nail it again. Forgetting all the shit they've done before. And that's, I think, a really positive thing about this anime. And it doesn't spoil it saying that. It just...
The thing that I didn't like from the first episode is it just seemed so Castlevania at the same time. And yeah. I enjoyed some of Castlevania, but that got dragged out and it's got some beautiful animation, but it got fucking boring as shit for me.
That's fair enough.
So I'm just... Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I will end up giving it a go because I'll have to. But I would. Have you seen the original Devil May Cry anime?
I watched it a long time ago. It doesn't stick in my memory.
I'd recommend watching that again.
Yeah, it would be good to compare it.
Yeah, that'd be maybe a fun fun thing to do.
But again, what I just will say is, for what it is, I personally rate it. I would I'd recommend you to push through. It's only 8 episodes.
Okay. Well,
It's not like it's going to take over your life. Just for the sake to say you've seen it, and then you can sit then on your opinion and be like, no, I've gave it the chance and it was shit, and I'm pissed off, and you have every right to be. But I don't personally think 100% that'll be your opinion.
we'll see.
What did
We'll see.
what did do you think of the Fire Force first episode back?
Great.
Yeah,
Excellent.
quite an opening, wasn't
it? It was just like a catch-up thingy, right? Although they did some cool stuff.
Yeah, they were dropping some pretty mad shit at the end of that episode, like
the freaking goddess lady.
yeah.
I loved the first like 5 minutes of them just going through basically every single trope. I was waiting for Mackie to do something. Not Mackie, the cat girl. I was like, when's it coming?
And it came.
Yeah, great. They did. I thought maybe they might dull it down because it's one of the things people bitch about Firefall. I'm happy that they threw it in.
No, they did throw it in, but that it was a really wholly, a good episode, and quite. It had ramifications, definitely. Which
this is going to be a core one as well, so there's going to be 2 parts.
Yeah. The second part will release in January 2026. So, but yeah, I thought it was really good, and the animation quality was still really top notch.
All the fire
rated that.
pretty. All the fire sounds pretty. It took Boss Man away. Not happy about that.
Yeah, that was a frustration, wasn't it? Right at the start there.
Oh, we're gonna go save him. Fuck the police, but fuck the fire brigade.
Fuck the fire brigade. Fuck the fire brigade.
No,
we don't condone that. I mean, lots of women, I think, like firemen.
Go and fuck members of the fire brigade. If one's around, they deserve it, surely.
I mean, shout out to the fire brigade. One Piece is back, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's back hard.
Yeah, they did Sanji dirty though.
Sanji?
Oh
yeah, because he was scared and now he saved him.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, so they're
spoilers for current One Piece, by the way.
Oh yeah, they're leaning super heavy on like. So, never once in the manga did he have heart eyes for Bonnie, ever, and
I thought he did because that's why it was really creepy.
No, I mean, yeah,
he was always like Bonnie-chan.
According to all the subreddit reviews of the first one, that was like, and there's a still point of everyone where in the manga panel, Sanji's right in the middle, and Sanji's just not there at all.
Oh,
yeah, and when he gets, I think there's a part where he gets punched by someone, and he's meant to just like stand there and tank it, and doesn't tank it in this one. Like, I don't know. It was that made me laugh. To be fair, that people are blowing up about that because people normally hate on Sanji for all that, like heart eyes, nosebleeds, being the perfect guy. But it's like, oh, you're defending him now.
Nice.
It's nice. It's a nice thing. It was fucking awesome.
Well, we also have a new member of the Straw Hats. Was it noticeable to you? Frankie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, very, very noticeable.
Right?
It sounds nothing like him.
Pulled me out quite a lot. I thought he would... I thought sometimes voice actors try and sound like the ones that they were.
I don't know another one like this, really.
It's quite...
It is a bit jarring, I mean...
But only because we've been with Frankie for, a lot of episodes at this point.
800 episodes.
Do you remember when Chopper went and had a baby? The voice actor for Chopper. Do you know? Okay, so I guess you haven't watched the whole of the anime, have you?
Oh, yeah.
You've read so much of it. So there's a point in the anime where Chopper, the voice actor for Chopper, went and had a baby. So for a few seasons, Chopper's voice actor changed, and it was the most startling thing. And then it comes back, and she comes back from having a baby and carries on.
It always threw me that Chopper went from an actual reindeer to a tiny little fluffy mascot dude. Like, and people like that. Like, I pointed it out to Eddie. Like, did you ever notice this? And he was like, "What are you talking about, man? He always looks like that." I was like, no.
Nope.
Look at Chopper on his island, and look at Chopper now, or even just pre-time skip. Look, it's so much different.
Yeah, but I think I'll get used to Frankie. But it's a much higher pitched tone. I thought it was a bit more.
He doesn't have any like the nasaliness.
Yeah, you know? Frankie was quite a masculine femininity. Do you know what I mean? He was nasal and I don't know.
You know, he just sounds like a dude. You know?
Yeah.
Like he's got to get the quirk to the voice, and maybe he'll grow into it a bit.
Yeah, give him a chance.
Because he'll
2
probably
episodes.
Get some. I'm not gonna lie, he might get some not nice feedback from some.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully positive too. I'm not here to hurt on him. I'm just saying
you got big
obviously
to fill. Kudos for even fucking.
It's not like he took his job. Do you know what I mean? He left, so he had to. Someone had to take over. So let's give him a chance. But yeah, One Piece. The story keeps going and it's going strong. And
that whole Kizaru bit was fun.
Yeah, because I don't remember that from the manga when he was talking to the elder Saturn.
Sure. I think Saturn was maybe.
I thought it was on
more obscured. I don't know.
Oh, maybe I thought it was on a phone when he was talking to Saturn, but I'm thinking maybe at the end of the Egghead. Maybe I'm thinking ahead, but that was a really intense. Like, I know I could go up there, but I'm going to give him this. Like,
yeah. What do I do, boss? Like, I've got to go say hello to my friend first.
No, my nephew.
Yeah.
Fucked up. Because obviously that's the thing with One Piece is relationships. It just goes to show blood. It only is so important to a relationship. You share a drink with someone, they become your brother. Hence my brother and Bowie's uncle. Although we haven't shared sake together, and seeing as we neither of us drink, maybe we'll share some grape juice or something.
Yeah. We'll find some. There's got to be non-alcoholic version.
For sure. Yeah, we'll figure it out. What about Shangri-La Frontier?
I am not up to date on the anime. I was watching it. I've got past Lycagon. I don't know where it's up to.
Yeah, okay.
I know I'll be ahead.
It slowed down.
Yeah,
it has slowed down.
Who's the dude playing a chick asked them for the favor yet?
Yeah.
Have they gone and done the favor? Are they out
They're
the favor?
doing it.
Okay, cool. Oh, sweet. All right, cool. I'm going to catch
They're about to start the main part of the favor.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
And I think I think it's stopped. I'm not sure if there's going to be another episode, but
okay.
It's it did the thing at the end where it sort of like goes and looks over and is like, oh, all the things to come.
How many episodes is that in?
I think it's like 12, 13. So that adds up, doesn't it?
Maybe. Yeah, possibly. That might go quick
because it was what I always remember about Shangri-La is it's on par with Solo Leveling, which is another one that I finished watching. That went places.
Maybe. I thought the first season of Shangri-La might have been longer. It's not a very long manga at this point. There's not much left to catch up.
Oh, really?
On, so. Not really. They get past the favor, and then there's, I suppose, maybe have they already gone out on the ship?
They've gone out on the ship. So yeah, they've done they're now in the Leviathan or whatever it is underwater world. While they're also training in a battle. They've got 7 days or something to figure out how to kill it, and they're in that bit now.
I don't remember there being a whole lot much more to go just yet. It's gone quite quickly.
Shit.
I might need to catch up on manga again because it's been granted it's been a few months.
But yeah, there's only so much they can do.
Yeah, I might have. I can't remember. But I'm past where the anime is still.
Yeah,
because they're a lot further progressed in the underwater story.
That's cool.
I can't remember if it finished or not.
but it's still really enjoyable. I feel it's definitely slowed down. I feel this is a slow arc. It's not because it's dealing with the two different worlds. It's hard to
As an
maintain.
anime, it's leagues above Solo Leveling. I'd say they're comparable with different. Although he has no consequences really.
In Shangri-La, no.
But it's a better show.
Did you watch Solo Leveling?
Yeah. I mean, it looks great, but I mean,
I don't
boil it down. There's not much substance to it. I mean, it's a great read because it's a crack of anime. It's just dopamine, 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 dopamine. Here's a break, like
but
half an episode.
Like, and what goes to show it, people have been comparing it. Like, I've seen loads of memes comparing it to Hunter x Hunter and the Chimera Ant arc, which, yes, to the degree that there's an ant that lays this super ant, but no, because Hunter x Hunter's arc is so many episodes long. It's got so much intricacies to it. It's a really mental fuckery.
Yeah, this was
death.
Just how it was just to get Sun Jinwoo the ant.
Yeah,
I mean that's it.
The fight with the ant was like an episode of, like half an episode. It was just very quick.
The manga is like 3 panels. In the webtoon, it's like a page. Like, yeah, they as the kids say, he's the ultimate aura farm, right? Yeah. This all he does is just he is Piccolo standing on the top of the mountain with his cape flapping.
Well, they do introduce some new characters at the end of the anime. Some interesting potential, I think.
Yeah.
They seem like they could maybe match him, potentially also be players. We don't know. So, but as someone who hasn't read it all,
yeah. It's about to go up. Oh yeah, it's about to go up a tier. People are about to lose their minds because, like, you've had the intro. So you've basically just finished the prologue of Solo Leveling.
For real?
Like, if people thought that last 2 seasons were mad, like, yeah, I can't say anything, but
I definitely think that it beat season 1 on many different levels.
Yeah, it was much better.
I thought the fight scenes were brilliant, and that's why Sungjin wasn't there for most of it because, they were impressive.
The thing that is a little, I think one of the little annoying things I picked up was the shadows in the webtoon have got so much personality. Like, they sit and chat to each other in the background and stuff, and you don't really see that as much. There's some little funny moments that they put in, but there's a lot more. I don't know. I think maybe that might fill it out a bit for me. But it's just probably that's one of my little critiques of it.
Fair enough.
But you can't do everything that's in the manga. But
no.
Webtoon. I didn't know the author was dead.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, 2022.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, it finished. There's a sequel as well.
Yeah, but the not around to see the anime, obviously.
No.
Which is a shame because it is. Yeah. I do think it's. I enjoyed it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I will watch season 3. Absolutely, it's not a guilty pleasure because the animation quality is there and everything. It's like watching Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
Dragon Ball's got more narrative in it. Like how you say some Dragon Ball has more narrative than something is big. Dragon Ball just punch keyboards. Like 90% of it. But
speaking of Dragon Ball, I think we may have mentioned it before on a podcast, but obviously Daima finished. So did you see that up to the end?
Yeah.
And that was incredible.
And now there's a rights war between Toei and Tori, the other Tori, the guy that does Super.
Oh shit!
He owns the manga IP, and they own anime IP. Or whatever it is for more Super. So there might be something new coming. There might not be, but
Crap.
that's why it hasn't. There's been nothing. That's why they did Daima, because they could. Yeah.
Fair enough. Shit. Well, something that was airing, I think the start of it around the end of Daima was Sakamoto Days, and that was quite controversial. I think a lot of people weren't as crazy on the change bits, didn't they?
See, I don't know what could change. I didn't get that far into the manga. It was so I don't know what.
I feel like some things, like the fight scenes when he would change his weight and stuff like that, originally was a bit more. I don't know. It was used a bit more interestingly, and then in this they sort of held it back, and then it didn't make us. I don't know. It was just a bit odd from an outside view.
Well. I didn't get very far in the anime either, to be fair. I watched a couple of episodes, but
I thought it was okay. I mean, I watched it all. I'm glad they made it, and it is just still a bit cutesy when I don't. I can't figure out what it's trying to be really. If it's trying to be all cutesy or trying to be all actiony, because the action bits are so good, but the cutesy bits are so cutesy that it's just a bit. And I don't mind a bit of kitsch, but it does here and there. Whereas this seems to be like a 50-50 split, and it just
and maybe it's probably trying to do a Spy Family, but not. It hasn't got the formula quite right yet.
Yeah, because Spy Family is all cute. Even the action parts of it, there's like a cuteness to them because they're reasons behind it. Like yours trying to save or protect her family, so she's doing it.
Yeah, but she's still fucking absolutely murdering, but like with chopsticks.
No, fair. Actually, Spy Family does the action a lot better, I think, than Sakamoto.
Crazy. Spy Family, man, it's perfect anime.
Spy Family. Nothing wrong with it. Well, yeah, Spy Family. I still haven't seen the movie. I need to watch that.
Well, after Ken brought it up, I remember watching parts of it. I can't remember watching all of it.
I'm waiting for Belle to catch up.
yeah, you got to do that one together.
I figure I'll watch it together.
Yeah, that's nice.
And something else I saw that popped up that's only got one episode was the My Hero Vigilantes. I don't know if you spotted that one, or if you ever read it.
One. I knew it was around. I didn't know if it would get anime. But
no, I didn't know it had an episode.
I didn't read that one. So
it was cool. First episode for a first episode or something. It seems a bit darker, which I know sounds a bit strange for My Hero, but My Hero is still a load of kids in school, even though it has dark parts.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things I always said about Naruto. Like, people don't quite get, because like these like 11-year-olds going out on assassination missions, bro. Like Itachi was 7 or 8 when he joined Anbu.
That's crazy, man.
People don't think about that shit. Like, yeah, Naruto's great. Naruto's fucked up, bro. Before aliens turned up, Naruto was fucked up. Yeah, I mean, everyone's always in high school for some reason. Well, no, not for some reason.
I get, it's popular, isn't it? It's that age group they're going for.
Kids are, it's shonen, right? Kids are a target audience. We just can't watching it because we're big kids.
You mentioned G-Quacks just before we press record, didn't you? Because that's slightly different. Yeah. What the word on the street? Yeah,
I'll need to watch the first episode because I only knew it was out because I was scrolling Reddit yesterday or this morning or something, and and haven't been watching stuff on laptop because
yeah, you've had some laptop issues,
basically. But yeah, apparently it's different to what we saw at the cinema. So I'm interested to see maybe if the bits that, because how we saw it, I don't want to spoil the episode for anyone. I wonder if the bits that we saw might be just sprinkled through the show later.
Or just missing completely.
Yeah, that would be crazy. That would be absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
It was super cool.
Like, with all the old music and everything like that. Awesome.
Well, I think... Sorry, I'm just trying to find somewhere to put stuff when you've only got one arm is a challenge. I think I am definitely going to watch it. I wasn't as drawn to watch it. I was going to wait till there was a couple of episodes to kind of like re-experience what we saw. But now I may just have to start watching it early. I say early. at the start.
I
Obviously,
mean,
we're
yeah,
Gundam fans, so
yeah, it will change up how you view the story a little bit as well, I suppose.
yeah.
Because I suppose this is how they intended it to be watched as well.
Oh,
So,
it's like almost like a director's cut that we saw. Or
yeah,
do you know
maybe.
what I mean?
Well, I mean, we've got to wait and see where those bits are. 'Cause,
Well, it's still going to be cut differently. If they're not in the order we saw them, it's a different cut. It's just
yeah,
same length, but
we saw
different
because what we
orders.
saw was the beginning. It's like
Yeah,
almost like
yeah,
an
well,
OVA, I guess, right?
yeah.
I wonder if they'll. Oh no, they wouldn't release it. If they when it comes out on Blu-ray, I bet you that will be an extra disc. Maybe.
Yeah.
So you can watch it that way.
Or it'll just come out as a movie.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Double dip that way. Make me buy it twice.
The Zaku police robot gunpla have been showed. They look freaking cool.
Well,
I might have to get a squadron of them.
I've
How many have you bought?
well, I pre-ordered the G-Quacks and the Red Gundam. So after the movie, I pre-ordered the Red because I just thought that was cool. They haven't arrived.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think they're coming. They're releasing in a couple of days.
Oh, might get a surprise delivery.
I might
That'd
be
be cool.
chatting out my ass as well, though. So maybe don't get your hopes up.
Well, I did have something from Royal Mail say there was a parcel coming, and I don't know what that was. So that would.
Nice.
Thank you for that. That could be what it is.
Definitely. If they've got different colours of the Zaku police dudes, I'm gonna get 2 or 3 of those.
Yeah, they look cool.
High grades. Yeah, all the angles and like the shin pads and everything. Some of their stuff reminds me a lot of Monster Hunter Armor.
Yeah.
They're really cool. The G-Quack and the thingy and the Red Gundam look great, but I don't know. There's just something about those chunky Zakus that they like. Zakus, I like the chunky guys, and they're chunky.
Well, I think the G-Quacks is definitely my favourite. I'm a big Evangelion fan, so
I definitely want to get that because it's meant to be a really interesting build. It's going to be mad for a high grade. Some of the stickers look super annoying though. And it's not color accurate either. You got to paint it for it to be color accurate.
Yeah, that happens a lot, doesn't it? Like, but it depends how color accurate. I'm not that picky. Not that picky.
Oh, you saying like even? I'll see what it's like. See so many reviews of things on Reddit. So like 7 posts about the same thing. Let's see what it.
Yeah, see, I don't really get it that much. I'm not massively into those Reddits. I guess.
Yeah, I got to doom scroll Reddit like at least 4 times a day, and the Gunpla one is always like there'll be out of my top 10 posts that come up each time I open it. One of them will be a Gunpla or Gundam one. So I've always got to look at it. Yeah, just a picture of someone's Gunpla. Ooh, pretty.
And have you been watching anything else?
Not anime wise, I don't think. No, I've been watching more TV stuff.
Cool.
And yeah, I rewatched Daredevil and The Defenders, and I'm now watching The Punisher again to just like get the whole story back of like anything Daredevil-y. And Punisher bit was just super cool. So I was like, that's
fair enough.
Awesome. I've been doing that. Let's see that one I talked about, the SAS show. That was freaking cool. You remember the second generation of skins?
I mean, yeah, with some difficulty, but yeah. Cook. Is that? Yeah.
He's like the lead actor of it.
Oh, cool.
He's just absolutely psychotic Irish dude, and he's awesome. Yeah, it's a great watch. I like army stuff, policey stuff. I like some of those generic ones, but it's definitely BBC trying to get a new Peaky Blinders wave going a little bit, you know, because SAS are kind of badass as fuck anyway. So if you can give a little true story about their origin or whatever, people are gonna eat it up, you know. So
I've never really found myself into those stuff, but it's how I am with books as well. I prefer things that aren't like real world stories. So I don't mind true stories, if that makes sense, like factual things that actually happened. I love fantasy, but I don't like made up things that could be real. Does that clock?
Yeah, I get you.
There's just something about it being in reality that I'm just like...
You're a law purist. You're a law purist for that stuff. You know,
Maybe that's what it
either
is.
go by the law or there's no.
Or
You
get
just forget
boundless.
it. You can't just have like little bits in it. That's what pisses me off about stuff like with anything. You know, I'm a super law nerd, man. You fuck with my law, I don't like it. Give me what I want, not what other people want. Give me what I want.
I don't know. I just think, as I've said a lot, the things that scare me the most, that I never want to watch, are things that could potentially happen. Because then it's like, why am I getting enjoyment out of watching something that happens to someone that is horrific? But when it's like aliens abducting them, I'm like, well, no one has ever been abducted, in my opinion, has ever been abducted by an alien and had to, escape from Terminators or run away from killer gremlins. It doesn't fucking happen. So I can get enjoyment from people's suffering.
Yeah.
Whereas when it's actual fucking war, actual fucking suffering, actual people dying, I just, unless it's factual, because then I think because those people died, they deserve me knowing that
Yeah.
they sacrificed their lives.
Even if it's part true story, and so well, it's just make believe then, right? To me. I do get where you're coming from.
It's weird.
Like, because that's just how I am generally about stuff. But if it's like war, I would rather not know the actual atrocities that happened. I'd watch like documentaries and stuff, sure. But I just watched Hacksaw Ridge a couple weeks ago. That's the one by Andrew Garfield in. And he was a conscientious objector to the war because of his faith, but he still went to he still signed up. I don't remember if it was, I think it was World War One. I think it might have been two because he was fighting Japanese people. But yeah, it's about how the Americans took this cliff, but he didn't kill anybody, but is the only person to ever conscientious objector to get the Medal of Honor for bravery, because he stayed up on the ridge with no weapons and rescued like X amount of his unit just all night, was just saving them, like giving it. He went as a medic.
Shit.
So, yeah, but he was like front lines but like dragging dudes off. Like, it was a really good movie. There's another one I want to watch. It's 1914, 1917. That one I haven't seen.
Oh, is that the one that's... Yeah.
There's one of them that's like one shot or something.
Yeah,
it's like
that's what I was going to say.
Continuous sequence, which is fucking...
Dunkirk, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's Dunkirk. I want to watch that one as well. I really like just war movies. I'd rather... If I'm going to find out factual stuff, I'd rather read about it or get it from a documentary or like a little YouTube video or something. But
yeah,
the atmosphere that can be created in war is crazy.
Right. Nuts. Is there anything coming forward that you're looking forward to? Oh, I think of something that we haven't discussed, and it's something we talk about a bit. And I don't know if me and you've talked a huge amount about it. What are your thoughts on the Switch 2? Do you have any thoughts on the Switch 2?
It looks cool. I mean, I'll probably end up getting one. Maybe not right away. I might wait, although it's Nintendo. It's not going to be a sale. But realistically, I saw a lot of complaining about the price. And I'm like, well, you convert that down to pounds for us, so it's not really that bad. It's about the same as a PlayStation game nowadays anyway.
Yeah, about 70, 75.
Yeah. It'd be a bit less than that, I reckon. It'd be like 70, right? 80 to 70.
Well, Mario Kart 8
depends what the fucking dollar's doing.
Mario Kart 8 right now is £75 because I have it pre-ordered. No, not Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart World is called.
Okay.
That's 75. Camera's 50. Second controller's 75. Console itself 395 for just the console. 429 or something for the console and the Mario Kart. And I have one of everything pre-ordered, and I will decide what I do and do not want before the release.
Getting it, like, I mean, there was an Instagram video I saw, which was real. This Welsh dude, I don't know if you've ever seen him. He was having a chat with himself about the Switch 2, and he was like, well, you shut the fuck up, mate, because when you bought your PlayStation, how much did it cost you? How many games did you get with it? Oh, none. How much was the first game you bought? Oh, yeah. So it's still cheaper. And you get a game with it. And, is it going to be backwards compatible with stuff that you've got on the store?
Yeah,
I mean,
and it comes with the free starter, like Nintendo Switch Online, if you don't have it already. And that has the GameCube games with it. So you get Wind Waker and stuff like this. So you get 3 months of that. Whichever one you get.
And then if you didn't want to buy a game to start with, then there's a couple more that's come out and you get to choose something you like. Donkey Kong looks mad.
Does it, mad? And that's £66, I think.
That looks insane. The physics they've got on that game are great. It looks a bit mad.
People seem a bit freaked out that it might mean that Grand Theft Auto will be £100. I've seen a lot of talk about that. They're like, they're setting a benchmark here.
Yeah, it does set dangerous precedent.
Really. Right? Because if this is Nintendo, people tend to follow suit.
Yeah, that's one problem. The other problem is people are just like, they'll bitch and bitch and bitch and bitch and then go out and buy it.
Yep. I'm going to buy it. I'm annoyed that it's that much, only because it is like so much more than we used to.
When it first came out,
300.
It's not that much more.
No, it's not. No, the money on the console doesn't. Honestly, it could be 500. I get it. It's the games, because that's what I would want to continuously buy, and that's what's going to keep chipping away.
They then need to make their digital purchases more reasonable as well.
Well, have you seen what they're doing with digital purchases? You can trade them with people. You can share them. They're calling it a virtual card, a virtual cart. So you download it to a virtual cart, which is like your Switch cart but virtual. You can then trade it to your family members. You can trade it to your friend. They get it for 2 weeks, and then automatically after 2 weeks goes back to you unless you trade it back to them again. So they can't just keep your games. It's kind of sick.
Nuts. That's kind of nuts. That's cool as shit. That's the equivalent of Sony at that show giving someone else the game. That's a nifty thing. That's cool as hell.
Like, imagine you download a game and you're like, oh, you need to try it out. Here.
Yeah.
You just lend it to me. And it's so much easier than me lending you a disc. You don't have to worry about me scratching it or damaging it. It's digital. If the person deletes it, it goes straight back to you. If they don't play it for 2 weeks, it goes straight back to you. No matter what, it goes straight back to you. Yeah. So
that's cool. I dig
sick,
that.
Right?
Yeah. So I'm definitely getting one in. You better stop buying physical games.
Well, I wonder if they'll allow you to make a digital copy. No. So yeah, digital games, that for me makes them look a bit. There's something to that. I wouldn't hate the fact I'd bought a digital game if I could let other people borrow it.
Yeah, that's a nifty feature. I give Nintendo kudos for that.
I think there's also a way that you can trade it to another person. I think there was something about because it's like another console, but your ID has to be on that console. That's what it is. So you can at any point download a game from anywhere, which I thought you could do anyway. If I'm honest, I didn't think it was limited to consoles. But sometimes they just go over stuff that you can do.
Yeah. It's all a selling point.
Yeah.
You can play your games on any console that you buy.
I don't think I'm a fan of this gimmicks. So there's two big gimmicks of this console, and it's the additional camera and the mouse.
So the mouse is I kind of think the mouse is, I think that's Nintendo innovation.
Okay. I'll try
Nintendo always, Sony and Microsoft, their consoles are just a games console. Right? I mean, that realistically, you're just buying a PC in a Microsoft or Sony case and paying far too much for it. Nintendo pushed the boundaries a little bit, and I appreciate that.
Fair.
And playing, it just means you'd be able to play some first-person shooter games on there and stuff. That'd be cool as hell. It allows you to play some games a new way that you wouldn't have had before because you wouldn't be playing them on a PC.
Yeah.
You're not going to be moving with a keyboard.
It does make me wonder, because one of the joys of Joy-Con right now, I could, for example, play a game with Joy-Con. Like I could fit one in my hand where I'm a bit, damaged. Whereas if I had to try and use a mouse right now, I'd be out of the game. I couldn't do it at all. It's just not an option for me.
I would not want games that only let you use it that way.
That's, I think, important.
It has to be both. But then, yeah, because it's just assigning a button to a thing, right?
Well, that wheelchair basketball game looked pretty reliant on it.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know how that could maybe.
I didn't check that game.
Yeah,
that part.
I do. Yeah, it was worth skipping. It's the worst part of the direct, in my opinion. It was just a grey basketball game. This is the game that brings you like
an
arms and
console game sort of thing.
No,
you gotta buy that shit.
You gotta buy that shit. Even the like little intro tech demo you have to pay for. They're literally everything you pay for. It's the equivalent of Astro's Playroom. When you get the PS5, you pay for it.
So that's what you got with PS5. You got Astro's Playroom.
Nintendo are milking it, but I've pre-ordered one of most things. I've even got the GameCube controller that's an extra 58 quid, and that's because I've been waiting for this. Like, you can't say that it's not like we've had year after year of not having a Switch 2. Like, there hasn't been a console for ages, unless everyone's bought the PS5 Pro. So it's about time to just fork out for a console. It happens every now and again. People, even when you add up all these bits together, so the camera, the console, like 2 games, it's still cheaper than a Steam Deck. Not a basic Steam Deck, unfortunately, but the good Steam Deck, and it's still cheaper than a phone, cheaper than an iPhone or something like that. Much cheaper. And this will bring you years of enjoyment.
I'll probably still get a Steam Deck first.
Fair.
I'll be buying the Switch 2 because that will be what the next Monster Hunter Portable will be announced on.
Yep. But then eventually comes Steam.
Yeah, but it won't be this. Yeah. Then I can get the Monster Hunter theme one. Yeah,
true.
It's fine, whatever. But I've never delved into Nintendo games all that much, and I would just need to then. And I'd just be in your predicament, just be surrounded by games I haven't played all the time. I don't need another thing to drive me insane. See how many Gundam boxes I got? It's driving me insane. And I still don't have as many as you do.
Yeah, I've tidied up a lot. Check out my YouTube. I've got a video coming soon. I've just not got around to uploading it. I needed to make a thumb and stuff, but that will be coming because I've cleared up my Gunpla boxes.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
Well, I just
check that out.
Backlog.
Oh, the backlog is so real. Like we said, I've got some due. The G-Quats Gundams on their way, so that's just 2 more to the backlog. And it's not like I'm going to be building anytime soon, unless I get you over here to nip for me and put together and basically just do it while I watch. And let's face it, we've finally found out what that spare chair in a hotel room is for. It's not for dodgy dealings, it's for watching someone build Gunpla. So there you go.
Okay, cool. All right. I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
He is on one. Yeah, the drugs are kicking in and all that paracetamol and ibuprofen I'm on. I think it's a good place to end it. We could whittle on forever, me and you.
Yeah.
I'm sure we will whittle on more off stream, off recording, off podcast.
Yeah, I need you to go rest up.
Yeah, lots of rest for this guy. Yeah, that's it now. Rest and relaxation until I can do stuff again. Yeah. I haven't tried holding a controller, but considering I can't text, I don't think that's going to be a win just yet. Let's not work those tendons to the bone, quite literally.
Let's figure it out. No, can't do it. Sorry. I will pick up streaming some more.
Feel free, dude.
Consistent. No, I've got enough PS5 games to play. I might just have to start Space Marine.
Oh, nice. Yeah, get that on.
Yeah, just see what it's like.
Yeah. There was a new
game with you.
Yeah, well, that's it, isn't it?
Space Marines, right?
Why not?
Cool story. I'd love to shoot games co-op.
It's going to be a good laugh. So yeah, keep an eye out on our streams for that. When my hand is better, we'll play some Space Marines. We'll pick up Split Fiction, and I will finish hunting Golden Crowns to catch up to your platinum on Monsanto Wilds. Big congrats again if those of you didn't hear about that on last week's episode. So until next time, I've been Beyond Joe.
And I'm Stephen. Oh, it's Thursday. Wow. Well, I don't think we've never had Thursday, Stephen. So this is Thursday, Stephen. Bye. Thanks for joining us in another world.